Ever felt like your past is holding you hostage? You've got big dreams, new house, a reliable car, maybe even starting your own business. You fill out the application, heart pounding with hope, only to get that dreaded email. We regret to inform you. ... Suddenly, a 3-digit number on a screen feels like a life sentence. It's like your past self, that ghost of overspending, is right there in the room, testifying against you. But what if I told you that you could take your past to court? Today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're putting your financial history on trial, and you are going to win. This isn't just about numbers. It's about reclaiming your future. So, if you've ever felt trapped by your credit score, this is your official summons. Court is now in session. Let's set the scene. You are the defendant, on trial for your financial future. And over there? That's the prosecution. The ghost of overspending, armed with a stack of old, maxed-out credit card statements and late payment notices. The evidence laid out for everyone to see is your credit report, the scene of the alleged crimes. It can feel intimidating, right? But here's the secret. Your credit report isn't a final judgment. It's just a history book, and sometimes history books get the facts wrong. The first step in our case is to cross-examine the evidence. We need to go through that credit report line by line, like a detective searching for clues. You'd be shocked at what you might find. Misreported late payments, accounts that aren't even yours, old debts that should have disappeared years ago. The law, specifically the Fair Credit Reporting Act, is on our side. It's like our judge in this courtroom, ensuring a fair trial. So let's call our first piece of evidence to the stand. Exhibit A, your credit report. Look closely. Do you see that late payment from 4 years ago on a store card you barely used? You call the creditor, and they confirm. Wait a minute, you were never late. Objection. That's inaccurate information. Under the FCRA, you have the right to dispute any errors on your credit report. This is a game changer. Disputing is simple. You can do it online through the websites of the 3 major credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You'll state what's wrong and provide any proof you have. The bureau then has about 30 days to investigate. If they can't verify the information, they have to remove it. And just like that, one by one, we can get these false charges dismissed from your record. Each removal can give your score a healthy boost. This isn't about arguing with the past. It's about correcting the record. It's your right. Don't let clerical errors dictate your financial destiny. Now that we've dealt with the inaccuracies, let's talk strategy. The prosecution's main argument is that you can't be trusted with credit. Our job is to prove them wrong. The defense calls its first expert witness, the 30% rule. This is one of the most powerful strategies in your arsenal. It relates to something called your credit utilization ratio. That sounds complicated, but it's simple. It's how much credit you're reusing compared to how much you have available. Imagine you have a credit card with a $10,000 limit. If you have a $5,000 balance, your utilization is 50%. The prosecution loves to see high utilization because it suggests you're stretched thin. But our defense strategy is to keep that ratio below 30% across all your cards. If you have a high balance on one card, focus on paying that down. If you can't pay it down quickly, you can even call your credit card company and ask for a credit limit increase. If they grant it, your utilization ratio instantly drops, even without paying anything off. It's a powerful move that shows creditors you're managing your finances responsibly. This one move alone can significantly improve your score in a short amount of time. Next up, we need some character witnesses to testify to your new, responsible financial habits. The prosecution will say, "But, Your Honor, The defendant has a history of financial irresponsibility. We counter by calling our star witnesses to the stand. The secured card and the credit builder loan. These are your allies in rebuilding. A secured card works like this. You put down a small, refundable security deposit, say $200, and that becomes your credit limit. You use it just like a regular credit card for gas, for groceries, and you pay the bill on time, every month. Each on-time payment is a positive report sent to the credit bureaus. It's like building a portfolio of positive evidence. It screams, "Look, I am reliable. I am trustworthy." Similarly, a credit builder loan is designed to, well, build credit. You don't get the money up front. Instead, you make small monthly payments into a locked savings account. After the loan term is over, you get all your money back. Plus, you've just built a fantastic history of on-time payments. These tools are powerful because they're low-risk ways to create a fresh track record. They show the court and future lenders that the person on trial today is not the same person from 5 years ago. You're building a new narrative, one payment at a time. All right, we've cross-examined the evidence, presented our strategy, and heard from our character witnesses. It's time for the closing arguments. The prosecution, the ghost of overspending, will make its final plea. It will hold up your past mistakes and say, "This is who they are. A risk. A liability." It will try to convince the judge, and you, that the past is inescapable. But now, it's our turn. We stand before the court and we say, yes, we acknowledge the past. There were mistakes. There were struggles. But the evidence presented today tells a different story. We point to the corrected errors, the low credit utilization, the perfect payment history on the new secured card. We show a trend line that is pointing decisively up. Our closing argument is simple. The past is a fixed point, but the future is a trajectory. And the defendant's trajectory is one of responsibility, growth, and diligence. You are not defined by your lowest point. You are defined by your comeback. You are defined by the actions you are taking right now. The trial is over. The judge, who represents reason and law, deliberates. And then the verdict comes in favor of the defendant. Your credit score starts to climb. That notice of rejection turns into a congratulations on your pre-approval. The dream of that home, that car, that business is suddenly within reach. But the real victory here isn't just the number. It's the psychological shift. It's the moment you realize that your FICO score is a measure of financial risk, not a measure of your personal worth. You are not your debt. You are not your past mistakes. You are a capable, resilient person who just learned how to play the financial game by its rules. This entire trial, this entire journey, was about proving that to one person, and one person only, yourself. You held your past accountable, you corrected the narrative, and you built a new foundation for your future. The past is history, but your comeback story is just getting started. So, what's the final takeaway from this courtroom drama? Your credit report is a living document, not a stone tablet. You have the power to change it. Start by getting your free credit reports and going through them with a fine-tooth comb. Dispute every single error you find. Then, attack your credit utilization. Pay down those balances and keep them low. And if you need to build a new history, embrace tools like secured cards and credit builder loans. They are your allies. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Your score won't jump 200 points overnight. But with consistency and strategy, you will see progress. You'll see that trend line move up. You'll feel that weight lift off your shoulders. You are the protagonist of your own financial story, and the final chapter has yet to be written. You've got this. Thanks for watching, and if this helped you feel empowered, be sure to like and subscribe for more tips on winning your financial future. See you next time.